Yo, what's up?
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, hey, on the roll, here we go.
This is the city of Accra, full of life and activity. Almost every day, millions of people step out of their homes into transportation to go to the jobs that provide them with a living. And on this Monday morning, I followed Nii Hunnid, a part-time ride-hailing app driver and YouTuber just trying to make ends meet.
Mad. Okay, so you guys open?
Head to your pickup at 2:08.
So guys, we have our first trip for the day and she's agreed to go with us. She's the one calling. She's standing right there, if you can see her.
Charlie, so last week, the strike, you got attacked.
Yeah, that was crazy, Charlie.
What was that like generally? Like what happened?
I don't know, but you know, even funny enough, I was going to the office that morning,
Okay.
and then I was telling the guys that I'm really going to the office, and I'd pick people because they're not getting cars.
Yeah.
So my friends who, like that are in my area, I saw them around the road like just stranded, and I said, okay, let me pick them. So I picked 4 guys.
Okay.
So the car was full, and I was not even using the AC then. So when I got to the Kev, I don't know if you know applicable Kev.
Yes.
When I got there, they were all like, yo, like this is Uber. And of course, because I look it, so I didn't even blame them. And then they were on me, like 30 guys. You saw the video, they were shaking my car like that. And they broke my light and all that. That was crazy. I was angry at first, but I took it cool because Charlie, there were many. And they insisted that the guys drop or else they are not stopping. So I had to drop them, and then I had to close for the day. And I was able to make it to the office.
Oh.
Because they were not allowing. And then when I dropped them, they could have allowed, but there was still traffic ahead and there was a lot of stress. So I just said, I called in and I told him that
crazy.
It's not possible to come today.
Right.
In conversation, a comparison that frequently arises is that between a ride-hailing app driver and an ordinary worker, and the question of which one is more profitable than the other.
So the whole point is that when you are paying like the 25 cedis, like the 25%, they are paying both 25%. You are paying your owner about 2,000 cedis a month, and then you're also making around 2,000 cedis a month. That is a lot.
Some good money.
Some good money. You don't need any qualification. You just have to have your license. That's all. So the whole point is that you actually make more money. So when I see people complaining because somebody has to wear shirt, shada, pick car, eat before they go to the office, and all that, they get paid around 1,200 cedis a month. And they still have to buy new shada once in a while.
True.
They have to wear shoes. They have to look good. They have to. But you just wake up, wear shorts, wear t-shirts.
You are in the car.
You're in the car, and then you don't pay for transportation because like that's your job.
Yeah.
You don't need any qualification for this. But I've gone through a series of exams before I got employed. I went through some serious interview and all that. You know, you have to wear suits. But this one, you just wake up in the morning, drive your drive, and make your money. Like it's just that, of course, the job is not for everybody. Like not everybody can do this job because if you don't enjoy driving in the first place,
if you don't enjoy driving,
it would be stress for you. But me, I enjoy driving. I enjoy interacting with people. I enjoy talking. Like it's crazy. I talk with everybody in my car unless you don't talk. So as far as you don't talk, I'll engage you in a long chat, and then the trip becomes like fun for me.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of knowledge from my riders. Like you said, what the discussion we're having this morning. Yeah. Great discussion. Like.
We have our second trip of the day.
Yeah, second trip. We are doing our second trip. I'm calling and see how she will be cool with this. Hello, good morning. I have a passenger with me. I don't know if you mind. Okay, sure.
How long do you have to wait to get trips usually?
Well, usually it depends on the time. And then if I'm online with the other apps, like I'm trying to come online right now, you see that it's not that's a brainer. It's not too difficult. So you get a trip. You'll see soon that a trip will come by. Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Good morning, this is the driver.
Okay.
Please, where exactly are you?
I'm at
37.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Where are you heading to? Hello?
So basically, there was our next passenger doesn't she has reservations, which is actually very normal, but you know, it's,
Which is how it's supposed to be, sir.
yeah, actually we've done pretty good. First 2 trips we are inside Accra, so it's good. It's actually good because Charlie, I know this thing. Most people get boxed in the area where they start.
Yeah. But definitely when it starts in the morning, like as early as we did, you would definitely roam a bit because there are people trying to go places like all around. So that would be the case mostly.
How does it feel to lose a passenger?
Oh, it feels cool because requests are like, I don't know how easy it is, but it's that easy. Everybody's trying to go somewhere at any point in time. So it doesn't really hurt, especially if you're in a busy area like this. It's not a big deal. There will soon be a request coming through. It's just the traffic that I'm in right now that is hurting.
So balancing work life and this.
Okay.
What's that journey been like?
Which one is this? Is it the YouTube or the driving?
Everything.
I don't know. I've always been the person that see balance in everything. That's how come I'm able to do this. Like I've always understood balance in a very simple way, that as far as you have like a reason to do something, the balance will always come. I'm sure there's been people that do part-time before I started, but the only thing is that they've not documented it, and then they've not made it known, and then they've not helped the other man. Because if I had someone that actually spoke to me before I started, I would have made like better choices when I started. But right now is just like basically me, and then people are also coming in and contacting me, and I even have full-time drivers that are also like taking advice from me. So it's great helping the community. Like you're having a meaningful impact in people's lives, which is one than the views and everything. Like when people come across my videos, they are happy about it, and then they understand that okay, like this also works.
And so the journey took us into Airport City, where Nii stopped at the local Shell filling station to get his tank full.
You can do YouTube. You're on YouTube, so you can look at my channel. I've talked about it and how it works. I have a video on it, so you can check my channel. It's Nii Hunnid. Nii Hunnid. So you can look it up. NII, then space HUNNID.
Being a content creator in his position is not an easy task. Thankfully, it is something he has adapted to quite well.
Charlie, Charlie.
That's it. How the Shaxi they go? When did you first time know Shaxi?
And at this time, the video he recorded is on his channel. Please do check it out.
Was it easy?
Yeah, it was very easy.
You just requested.
My first request.
Okay. So the a custom.
A custom.
Dark man is also here. Wow. Yo, bro, what's up? Who do you consume mostly?
In Ghana, I consume Kojo.
Okay.
Everybody's on Kojo Show.
Yeah, because of course it's like a news.
Yeah. Like that, the Kojo Show.
Okay. You like football?
The football one.
Yeah.
It's
That's very good.
Okay.
And this girl,
Governor. Oh, yeah, she's doing great. Hey, she be senior.
Amma, you have a fan waiting for passengers. How annoying can it get?
She has taken already about 3 minutes. She's not out yet. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes you can wait up to 20 minutes and all.
20?
But I will cancel. After 5 minutes, I call you and you're not giving me any positive feedback. And me, in the first place, I'll even call you if I come. So when I call you and you're like you really don't seem ready, I'll just hang. the trip, and then I wouldn't come because there are a lot of people looking for cars, and then you wouldn't waste my time. You know, they have 5 minutes free of waiting.
Yeah,
After 5 minutes, it's charged. Yeah.
So, like every other driver in the city, the question of navigation becomes a very essential tool, which he talks about.
That's the job. Is it a job if you work it well? You shouldn't have a problem with the request.
Sure.
Because if you rush, where are you going to?
Sure.
Like, where are you going?
Sure.
And you see, the person is just ahead. If I most definitely would have gone right if I was. Because that's where we are from. So,
where's the farthest place you've ever had a trip take you?
Take me farthest. I've gone to Pram.
Okay.
Yeah, Pram. That's church. I went down. I think that would be the farthest. It was like a year ago.
On a weekday.
It was a weekend. I took somebody to Potter's Touch. There's a very beautiful church on the Pram. Very, very pretty church. It looks like heaven. It was cheap. I was angry with the price, but it was fast too. There was no traffic and all. But I was expecting way much, and those times 4 was cheap, so it was okay.
Yeah, now you'd have struggles.
Yeah.
Man, we ain't one of the same, one of the ways I do this all of my loans. I'm back in my zone again, no way can I hold it in. Look at me when I'm growing them. I'm the OG code that I'm cold defend. From the west to the east when I'm blowing it, I'm showing them how to make moves again. Look at me, I don't break rules again.
But it's crazy, like 7 people and they've been cool, like everybody has been calm. It's unbelievable.
So we're now going for our 7th one, right?
She cancelled?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think the person cancelled, or maybe it's now coming on.
Oh boy.
Okay.
There we go.
This one is even shorter.
Right.
I think she's in the building.
It starts to get slow around 12.
Around 11, going to 12.
11.
Because everybody is stationed at their work.
Yeah.
At their wherever, like, you get it. Of course, one can come through, like we just got somebody. So basically, you should be resting around this time. When you're driving, you just have to pause around 11 to like say 2, 3 if you want to go longer. Then because 3, the rush hour is back and you can work till like 10. So it's perfect. People start way early. If I want to do that, I'll start working way early, like 4:30 a.m. I'll be on my first trip already. So by 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. But so by now I would have done like 11 to 12 trips or even 10 trips by now.
Okay.
On a good day, 15 trips. So when you're done by then, you just rest till you come back for like till 3, 4, hit it till like 10, 11, you go home.
Okay.
And then how are you seeing the day so far though?
Charlie, you guys go through it, I'll be honest. You guys go through it. Like I feel like so people are shockingly maybe it's the people we've run into, but the people we've run into are very nice.
But I believe that's basically Ghanaians. Like everybody I pick is basically nice. Like it's never been a challenge. Only one that one's ever. I don't have a memory. Like I don't really have a memory of somebody that was extremely outdo themselves. No. It's been cool this way. Nothing really has been a problem. It's only maybe if there's like a pickup route issue when maybe some boiling will come through. But Ghanaians are basically that sweet.
Right.
That's sweet. Right. And I've been doing this for a longer time. I know that this is how it usually goes.
So like you've been driving for how long again?
Oh,
I never asked.
About right now it should be 1 year, 3 months.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like commercially. Like I said, it was around the peak of the corona, and I decided to get this. We are right at Bia's vegan restaurant where I eat mostly.
So this is what you do for lunch?
Yeah, this is what I do for lunch most often when I'm from the office around. But I come here much later. Okay. If I'm from the office, I come here around 3, 4, which is where I have my big meal of the day. Usually in the morning, I take water till like 11. Just water, maybe some teas, healthy teas, because I just do like all these dandelion tea, green tea, stuff like that for the whole morning, just for energy to run through. Then around 12 or from 11 going, I just do my fruits, most likely pawpaw, mango, bananas, anything. Then around 4, I have my big meal. which is what I do here. Or sometimes I take food to the office. I have my vegan stuff I do. So basically that's how my day goes. And this woman plugs me. It's a very cheap option for vegan food. It's just 50 cedis for a plate. The food we eat already. Rice, you eat avocados already, you eat palava sauce already. So nothing new.
Thank you.
This is like our Ghanaian delicacy already. Normal stuff.
So where is this place we are?
Oh, this is Osu around. Is it the Snitz Hospital?
Okay.
The Snitz Hospital is just down there. So this is where there are a lot of trees here. Where drivers basically just cool off.
Yeah.
As you can see, there are many cars around. Maybe an hour or two just to go back to the work.
Right. How often do you come around?
Because I'm a part-timer, unless I'm doing a full day, then I come around. But when I'm at the office, I basically I'm rested most of the time. Because there's not much walking or anything, just sitting down, doing computer stuff. So that is basically it. But on the full day, I definitely come around when I come to Osu. But of course, every area and where you rest, there are people at Medina, there are people at wherever, La Paz, there are some trees at La Paz. You get it? So it depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Because the drivers are many. So it depends on where you are and then where you can rest. You just find a tree. Most likely you find 2-3 drivers. Depending on the area, if there's a very busy area, you find more drivers. So that's basically it.
In the midst of our rest, I spoke to this man, Mr. Isaac Kojo Entry, who shared with me some of the challenges that ride-hailing app drivers face in Ghana.
Ghana for a one way. So still because I'm young America, we have a cocktail. What do you say? Who is that Ghana? He said, no problem there. If you're buying coffee, but what can you yes. What do you say? At the same time, toothpaste. Wow, who is that? Say then. The Okuta na close up, but Obaka just or Koto Pep to that.
Sasa obi fa boat go see Uber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's Ghana for no. That day one way. See the kwa say ba me.
Passport abaji market for Uber say possible.
Yeah.
Possible.
Sa possible no. Musu mo beti na ya. Because when you dey go Uber on boat for the omo way. You say Vodafone ni MTN. What do you say? Time I hear ton Vodafone chip 200 and 300 bua this is or not
MTN is cheap.
MTN they are cheap. Let's say almost starting one insurance. Almost say insurance, you know. I just say what they comprehensive. So almost that insurance, you know. If you want your comprehensive for ultimate Uber.
25 years
Uber because of that time insurance from 2000 2006 o ni pa hin na betimi aye eti say o mo change ba na boat for no fa adwen say no third party ye beje na ma obi aye dey o shishi ba ho untimi ntua na kodu we limit ya say du a utua osika ti wa hu na aye dey a choki ti wa hu e choki a bo say wo ma block o so interfere unya option office no go delay so book appointment date that kind of things so that stress you know obi ashiba boat so we say scanner obenya let's say when you 300 or more driver for the center bebre o mo kasa bebre na ma 500 o be kom nu oboa wa 500 wa 600 wa 600 o be kom nu oboa o pa check ni phone so day if you a whole week ni kra de wanya no kra be 1000 and 1004 okay. It's a day we keep 500. Uchi chema a day what 300, what to full 200, me ba to scanner ka 100 me boa. Uto dia ni dia, let's say dia ni kra, uto pe dia ni papa wa kra hanu ma 1 se kra anya 300 with 1 mil and am me boa anya 30 Ghana with 1 mil me boa. We dey yan fa ni say normal, u pe dia ni papa normal. Most obi akọ local fufu. We dey say nti uji fufu. Let's say fufu ni boy waji fufu 5 cities fufu 5 jana 7 cities what on am ebia meat 1 fish 1 less into Yaman is any issue only be 30 Ghana. What must you? And it's a winner handle, like I said, 70 into the kind of basis. To go say, you man are ways. But to 3 years, in your into young fan says, Nipano, who are my bed 2, 3, count one. Then basic. And to go show more, me the American. Side drivers for him, name almost 5 years. So, Oman Diana be 60% of it, they will turn to aggressive. Say soon pa more than her. Obi afra price ba, aduma eye low cost, obetimi aye driving. Because no dey nya certificate, we am dey mo washing base kra no kakra no nya ne do de buy the license. Washing through washing base one ko who driving no kwaje license. I dey cha wasi kwa so ana meboa. It easy work e wo Ghana ha na driving. What I say? But who check me the whole Ghana so no adwuma omudo so na ye drivers.
As rush hour was fast approaching, we had to get back on the road. And noticeably, things would start to slow down as the sun began to fall and the moon began to rise.
Okay, so we've done what, nine trips?
Yep. And by the end of the day, I could do 10 more or 5 more. Like I can do 15 trips.
So where's the best place to look for a trip during rush hour?
Best place Accra, no 2 ways.
Yeah, but like within Accra, is there a specific spot?
Within Accra?
Yeah.
You can't really say, but I usually wait at Laboni. But the Osu is really crowded because everybody knows that things are happening. So there are many drivers, and then if you don't take time, you wouldn't get a request because there are many people to share with. You understand? Like there are many available, so it's most likely won't be, the probability is lower.
Yeah.
But inside Laboni is quite fewer, and every time I go to Laboni from Osu, I get trips like way quicker. You can't really tell where trips will be, but then of course where the busier the places, the more likely you are to get a trip because people want to move around. So comparing, let's say La Paz to Dansoman, definitely La Paz would have like more crowd and more activities going on. So definitely you have people trying to get right and get about town faster.
I can see the map is even red.
It's red. So La Paz is also a busy place, just like Accra by this time. It's also a rush hour here. People are trying to get along and away from work and whichever.
Then the
about 14 trips.
What has been your favorite part of today?
Favorite part was with Mr. Keith, like an old client that I met again today, randomly. It was really great seeing him, and you had the discussions. It was top discussions. And the first lady too, we had some insightful, talks, which is my favorite part always with the ride. Like, the interactions is everything for me. I really appreciate those conversations because they give me a lot of, they help me with decision making and a lot of things that I've learned over the years has been from like my riders. These are no Google search stuff. These are real life experiences that people have. So it's really great, to be interacting with different people, seeing different views. Like it could go as far as people in different continents, Asians, Americas, all these other continents, beautiful people, beautiful places. Indians, I've had a chat with, North Americans. It's great, and it gives you like a really broader. It makes you feel as though you're traveling the world by in one place. You get it. So the experience you get from traveling, you pretty much get it on driving in Accra, because Accra is a destination, like December destination. So everybody's jumping in here and there. So yeah, that's what makes it really great.
Are you excited for Christmas in Accra?
Yeah, of course. Like as far as the country is attracting more, tourists, it definitely suggests that tourists will definitely also be picking Uber and Bolt for going about in Accra and other places. It was okay. We met nice people. It was only in the evening when it was getting late that people were stressed and quite scared. But apart from that, it was really cool. Everybody was really nice and not troublesome. So it's been good. I really enjoyed my time because there were a lot of like interactions here and there, which is why we do this. Apart from the money. And I'll possibly do something like this myself, maybe how my day looks like. But I'll be way later, maybe after I have 1K subscribers or something. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, Nii Hunnid, NII space HUNNID. That is what it is. So thanks guys for going to subscribe. I see you subscribing already. See you on the flip side.